black people, stop sticking up for that young man. He somebody. He's going to jail. And y'all sitting there like, well, they've been killing us for years. That's how it feels. No! Stop it! Nothing's ever gonna get better with that weak mindset, okay? No, it's not the 1950s anymore. It's present day. It's right now. It's happening today. No matter how you look at it, he's wrong. I don't care if he got jumped. I don't care if they was in a fight. I don't care if he was being verbally abusive. He's wrong. You cannot just somebody because you being bullied. Why are we celebrating a criminal? Y'all done raised how much? 500,000, half a ticket? Y'all done raised $500,000 because he somebody? And what's sad is, if this was a black on black crime, y'all wouldn't even hear about it. Y'all wouldn't even know what we was talking about. But because it was a black boy to a white boy, it's supposed to be racial. Karmelo Anthony deserves to go to prison. Point blank, period. I'm not arguing with y'all.
I'm with her on that. He is definitely going to prison. He deserves to go to prison. And she's absolutely right. Had this been, just another, run of the mill, and I hate to say it this way, but run of the mill, black kid, unalives a black kid type crime, almost $500,000 or over $500,000 wouldn't have been raised, and folks wouldn't care. And they wouldn't care that the young man that was caught, that admitted to doing the heinous act, would be going to prison for 30, 40, 50 plus years. They wouldn't care. What I find really crazy, though, is the fact that you have people out here willing to donate to this young man. But you have young people, young black people that are trying to start businesses, can't get $1 to be donated for that effort. You got young black folks that are trying to get into college. They got the grades, but they just don't have the money. Can't get $1 for those young people. But for somebody, if they commit a heinous act like this, you got black folks all around the country willing to cape up for this dude and send hundreds of thousands of dollars his way. That was mismanaged by his family and by the quote unquote Next Generation Action Network, mismanaged the funds. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel.
Cuz I want y'all to tell me what America would look like right now if Austin had taken Karmelo's life. Please tell me what America would look like right now. Please tell me if these same people would be down here fighting to make sure and marching and protesting because they would want Austin Metcalf to be given to acquit his case because you know what, he's a young boy. Is this what would be happening if Austin Metcalf took the life of Karmelo Anthony? What would the world look like at this very moment?
So, like, if Karmelo Anthony was the one stabbed and killed by Austin Metcalf,
they would give a damn. I come out here every Thursday and we pray for people going to court because we know this is the final frontier of racism and it's legalized here.
These people are crazy, man. But these are supposed to be Christians. These are supposed to be the people that are out here, quote unquote, supporting, young black folks. They should be ashamed of themselves, but they have no shame. The Lord said that, hey, I'm going to lead these folks to a reprobate mind. This is a full-fledged example of that. You're getting a chance to see it firsthand. And what's really crazy is all of these people's backgrounds is sketchy as all get out that are out here saying some of the craziest things on the internet. It's wild to me.
So it's a viral video going around of yet another lying idiot claiming that he saw the video of the Karmelo Anthony stabbing, and he's a liar and rapist. He used to lure boys into a hotel and minors at that. You can look this up. He's an evil idiot. But of course, black people wish the shit that he said was true, but it's clearly not. Karmelo Anthony is going to prison. Y'all just got to take that L. But yeah, this guy right here is a clown.
Okay. I'm going to make this real quick. Stop it. Stop the lies. It's official. The witnesses have testified. The cameras have seen it. Don't keep coming up here talking about Karmelo Anthony was jumped. He was not. Karmelo Anthony was a victim of racial discrimination. He's not. He was a young man who had a thug mentality, and he went there, and he thought he was going to get him an easy score. The young white boy didn't back down, so he stabbed him. Simple and plain. All y'all for all this time was saying self-defense and those two boys was bullying him. Nobody was bullying him. He was the bully. He had no business under that tent. They keep teams separated because of rivalries. You know for a fact, if you grew up when I did in the 80s, you didn't put Redskins and Cowboys under the same tent because you knew it was going to be a fight. You didn't put Boston Bruins and Pittsburgh Penguins under the same tent. We going to be fighting. Till my Hartford Whalers, Carolina Hurricanes. You didn't put us with the Chicago Blackhawks or the Canadians. You didn't put us under the same tent. You didn't put Lakers and the Celtics under the same tent. You didn't do that. Some schools' rivalries are so big, Carolina and NC State at one time, or Carolina and Duke. You didn't do that because somebody's going to say something and they're going to fight. They knew that then. They knew it now. He went there looking for trouble and he got it. And all those black activists were running around, like in this video I'm about to show you.
Only good cracker is a dead cracker. 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 Only good cracker is a dead cracker.
Racism is wrong. When black folk do it, it's wrong, and you have to call it out. And thank you, Will Johnson of United America First. I'm going to put the link below. But
Hey, this is wild, man. It's wild that you have people out here that are on social media. That video is it's gonna live on. It's gonna be up there forever. I'm sure this dude doesn't care, but this is just an example of how wicked a lot of these people are showcasing themselves to be. And it's really sad. It's really, really sad.
Hold up, bring this shit back. I'm gonna push you if I get close enough. Push you right into that crack. You heard what I said. Neanderthal, I don't give a what you say. Get out of the road.
Get out of the road, please. Get out of the road, please.
You still a you're a mother. You're a crack. You a crack. You ain't gonna get me crack. They've been trying to get me and you ain't gonna get me.
It's nice to know that he hasn't changed. You know, I remember the first day I learned that my stepfather was racist. We were in an airport. My little brother was 2 going on 3 or 1 going on 2, right? He took us on a beautiful family trip to Biloxi, Mississippi. Like my mama had been begging him for a vacation. So he took us to Biloxi, Mississippi. I don't doubt he probably had some business there or something. And he was like, here, you know what I'm saying? But like Biloxi, and I mean no disrespect to Biloxi. So anyway, though. So on the flight there, my little brother, he could ride on my mom or his lap, right? But my little brother turned 2 or he turned 3 while we were in Biloxi. And the airline rules said he had to have a ticket because of his age now. And they were arguing like, well, he flew down here on somebody's lap. But the dude said, yeah, but sir, you literally just confirmed that he turned of age while y'all were there. So he needs his own ticket. And my stepfather was arguing with this man about the rules. And eventually he just called the man right to his face. And the man got beat red. Do you hear him? He turned as red as my damn shirt. And he kept his composure and he said, you're not flying here today, sir. And he was like, what do you mean I'm not flying here today? What do you mean? He said, not with this airline, sir. Not after that racist remark. And my stepfather, like a typical entitled black, started screaming and hollering some more, thinking he was going to be able to justify him using the C word because he was upset. That's the man that raised me.
Wow. Wow.
I want y'all to listen to me closely. Try your best to hear everything I'm saying right now. Please. The black community is done. We're done. This is it. This shows the whole country exactly what I've been saying. The devil got them. They're gone. Bye. Why does it take for us to do something bad to get support? Like, We got to do some of the most hideous, heinous stuff for our own people to back us up. What sense does that make? This young man just did something that I know he regret. But before he did this, he was actually an athlete that was very fast and probably going places. Had zero support. We didn't even know who he was. This is just facts. But he goes off, makes a very bad decision, unalived the guy, and now the black community has raised over $400,000 for him. $400,000, man, because he did something bad. Wow. When the band members at Valley State University in Mississippi needed help to get to the inauguration, mind you, these are kids who are just trying to do something good to showcase their talents. This is a HBCU, majoritarily black people they got from the community. Instead, they got slandered. They got slandered.
But we'll put all kind of money up for foolishness. That's what I was saying earlier. You got people with business opportunities or business ideas that can't get a dollar from friends and family. You got young people that could get into a good college or maybe a trade school or something along those lines that could potentially, start their own business or help them, forge their way, here. Can't get any help or assistance. But you go out and you commit a heinous act like what Karmelo Anthony did, and they'll raise $500,000 for you. It's the craziest thing ever, man. It is the craziest thing ever. If you can do this, you can support all the businesses that you would like to see, that people complain about. Man, there's not enough of these businesses and the third. Well, you could support them. Put your money where your mouth is. It's really, really sad. It's a sad state, but it actually shows you what folks actually care about in this country. Folks are, so racially motivated at this point, which in 2026 makes absolutely no sense that people are like this, but they are. And instead of focusing on what should be focused on, which is supporting those that are actually trying to, do the right thing, trying to impact the world and the country in a positive manner, instead of putting your money behind those people, no, you support a losing cause in supporting young Karmelo, who made a very, very poor choice, grave decision. A lot of people want to say a mistake. No, not a mistake. He made a very poor choice. He made a bad decision. And he actually made a series of them leading up to this tragic event. I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. That link's in the description box below. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, he gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, it can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. In the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.